Welcome to Iceland in September 2022. Hey everyone, I'm Patrick from Oakland Travel. We're on a big, long, short excursion from the Voyager of the Seas, and we're at a national park, and I can't even begin to pronounce the name. I'll put it up on the screen here for you, but I don't want to take a chance on messing up the name. But as you can see, I got the 360 camera going here, giving you the views from this amazing landscape in Iceland. This was a 14-night repositioning cruise where the Voyager of the Seas was going from Copenhagen, Denmark, over to Boston, Massachusetts. And again, it was in September, so it was at the end of the sort of summer cruising season in the Mediterranean for the Voyager. And once the Voyager got over to Boston after we got off the ship, it did some cruises, I think, going up into Canada for a couple months or something like that. And then, of course, down into the Caribbean for the winter cruising season. And then probably in 2023, I probably went back over to Europe. I didn't really keep track of it at that point, but a really cool cruise, a repositioning cruise. We'd never done one of those before, and so it was a pretty neat chance to, you know, do something different. Be on the ship for 14 days, which is the longest time we've ever been on a ship. And, you know, the Voyager is a smaller, older Royal Caribbean ship, so there's a couple of things there that a couple of days there, we were a little bored just because a lot of sea days going on in there, as you might imagine, and not too much to do sometimes on the ship. But, you know, this was also one of the ones where you get a chance to see the amazing scenery, as you see right here in Iceland. We also went to Kristiansand, Norway, went over to Greenland, got a chance to see Kokortok and sail through a pretty amazing area of Greenland over there called the Prins Kristiansand, I think is potentially how you pronounce it. I'm really bad with names, but you see right here, this is the Golden Circle with Lunch short excursion that we are on when I was recording this video. The ship was docked over in Reykjavík while we were over here. Big, long 8-hour short excursion from Royal Caribbean. The Golden Circle is pretty popular. A lot of the cruises that will stop over in Reykjavík, the cruise lines will typically offer this exact same excursion. So it's pretty familiar to a lot of the local residents in Iceland. I'm sure a lot of the tour guides out of Reykjavík that, you know, run this kind of thing. But for us, it was kind of a once in a lifetime deal to get over to Iceland, get a chance to see all of this amazing scenery. We live in Orlando, Florida, and you don't exactly see this type of stuff in the flat state of Florida over in the United States. So really cool chance to see Iceland. September 2022, the pandemic was still going on back then. So there were some times during the cruise where the pandemic would kind of rear its ugly head with masks and various other things. And it did affect the itinerary once in Greenland because we were supposed to go to Nuuk and that didn't happen. But it's one of those things, and thankfully, as of the time that I'm putting this vlog episodes together, way back in October of 2024, everything is now settled down and kind of back to normal, so that's always good. Royal Caribbean, our favorite cruise line. We are diamond level, and for a reason, because we've been cruising with them for a long time. An excellent cruise on the Voyager of the Seas, September of 2022.
Yeah. Oh yeah, way over there. We have good ice. You should drink cod liver oil every morning.
I thought it was carrots.
Yes, they have been diving along the crack.
Oh my God.
Dive from
Yeah.
the bridge, dive
Yeah.
from the bridge
All the way over
down.
to there.
Yeah. There you can see the lake.
Yeah.
At the very
Straight ahead.
edge of the no way.
Yeah.
Someone has a house down there?
There are people in the water.
No, no house.
Okay.
And
So that's not
There's people in the water.
that is a house, guest house of the
So they
government.
scuba dive? Is it scuba diving?
Yes.
And what is the significance of that?
Parties.
One of the, I think the place,
to make a government.
one of these
And
is
you
where
see
you can,
the
you're in between the two
three
cliffs.
black lines
Right,
are
so
over there on
is
the
that
other
that
side.
spot, or
This is the
what's
beginning of
significance
the
of
end
that?
of the
You're missing the big picture. The big picture's a island.
Oh, yeah, no.
They
Continental.
see scuba diving every day.
And this here, 2 meters from here, this is the beginning or the end of the North American continent.
Found Derek! On this side.
Right here.
On this side.
Red land is It's a no man's land.
No man's land. So no
It's a big hole?
A lot of trees. That's no man land.
No man's land.
Tall
Yeah.
trees. No man land. And this is the American side.
North America.
North American.
70 meters.
On the North
70
American
meters
ridge.
has come down.
So when we come in a few more years,
This-
it'll be 72 meters and 75.
No,
it doesn't move that fast.
Millions of years.
Very few.
Okay,
I won't make it.
You will not make it.
Okay, this is no man land. All the trees are. This is wide. It's pretty short. I think that's So, look,
This is the biggest lake in natural lake in Iceland.
Dad.
Thingvellir.
All freshwater, you're looking glacier.
Freshwater glacier.
Closer to each other.
Form of glacier.
Ouch!
3,000.